Okay, again, it is having different verticals. You can get some of the videos. You can get into it. Some of the e-learning details. You can also learn about it. You have function. Function is very much important. Okay, I told you what is called function. Function is nothing but a performance. So you have different type of function: basic function, send function, one-time function, all-time function. So you go to the function iTool. This is quite interesting. Okay, go to the function iTool. You have the thesaurus. Okay, so this is very much important. You see this. You have to click the database. So function is basically you have one verb and one noun, one active verb and one measurable noun. I'll explain that. Say for example, the basic function of a pen or a pencil is to make mark. Okay, make is a verb and mark is a noun, measurable noun. What is a function of a brake in an automobile? Okay, stop vehicle. Okay, that is the basic function. So stop is a verb and stop vehicle is a measurable noun. Okay, what is the function of a engine? Engine transmit power, or what is the function of a transmission basically transmit power. Okay, uh, transmit is a basic transmit is a verb, active verb, and what is the measurable noun? The power is a measurable noun. Okay, so the function normally deals with one verb and one measurable noun. What is a function of a electric motor or a motor? Motor convert energy. Okay, convert is a measurable active verb and energy is a measurable noun. So so you should always have one verb and one noun to define the product. Basically, even the basic function and secondary function, one-time function, all-time function. All the function will have only two verb, two words. One is one verb and one active verb and one measurable noun. Even if you get for a product process, write the product. Shock absorber in a vehicle. Okay, what is the basic function of a shock absorber? It absorbs the energy. It also improve comfort. It support weight. You have one verb and one noun. You have the secondary function. It stands for control flow. Okay? And what is the function of the accumulator? Oil accumulator, air accumulator. It attenuate. It pump the pulses or attenuate. It is the synonyms basically. But it's a verb, active verb and measurable verb. And it will also achieve balance. But normally you should have only one basic function. But this for understanding, they given you more examples. The secondary functions is nothing but it contains pressure, it compresses air, etc. What is the function of a diaphragm? It move pin. What is the function of a solenoid actuator? Solenoid actuator. It deliver force, it transmit force. Okay. What is the function of a air damper? It direct airflow. It balances the airflow. It regulates airflow. Okay, aluminum. We are using aluminum. Okay, to conduct a current and also it dissipate heat. Aluminum foil is for wrapping the object. Wrap object. Wrap is active verb and object is a measurable noun. Okay, still we have 8 minutes time. So 11 o'clock we can have a break and 11 to 11:15, and after 11:15 we can continuously have up to 12:45 or 1. Okay. Even for non-technical also this is applicable. Newspaper, it should maintain dryness. Okay, the bag, say for example, it should also maintain the dryness. It should protect printing machine. Okay, the Hindu newspaper or New Indian Express, even that is a machinery, and even you can apply this for a process as well. Battery pack. What is the basic function of a battery pack? To deliver energy. What are all the other functions of a battery? Store energy, releases energy, convert energy, wet gas, resist contamination, maintain hydration. So it takes a lot of time to understand the function. Even when you study the subject, also you can use this. Okay, So if you have any theory subjects, you have a lot of sometimes you can take any one particular thing. So you can, this will help you to understand. Okay, what is a function of a bearing? A basic function: reduce friction. One verb and one noun. Improve. It will also improve wear. It will limit noise. It will also locate the component. So this you can understand this. And the timing belt in vehicle, it control timing. You have V belt, it vary torque. The belt is basically used for varying the torque. And what are other examples? You have clip. Okay, why you need to have a clip? Basically, this is to secure object or secure. It is for paper application. You can have. Coil. Why you need to have a coil? To prevent short circuit or the size. We have bolt. What is the function of a bolt? Why you need to have a bolt in automobile or in aerospace application? To join shape, to hold components. Okay. What is the function of a bracket? You have different bracket for a vehicle or aerospace. Say for example, you have engine mounting bracket. Okay, engine mounting bracket. Why you need to have the bracket? Bracket is used for joining shape to support load. Okay, the frame also having the bracket. Chassis, you have different bracket. Basically, it support load. It will hold components. You have for a electric vehicle, you have a battery, electric motor. Even to support that, we have the bracket. Uh, bumper is used to absorb. Why you need to have the bumper? To absorb energy. It also restrict the movement, right? It is in the case of bus bar. In the case of the electronics, you need to have this bus bar to contact the current. You have the bushing in a plastic component to reduce friction. You have it is a very vast area. Okay, you can look into the website. Ceramic tiles is used to dissipate heat. Compressor. Why you need to have the compressor? To compress gas. Okay, and it will also help you to flow refrigerant. It will help you to admit gas, discharge gas, reduce wear, enclose boundaries, etc. Okay, and see the computer. Okay, why you need to have a computer? To process data, to store data, to display information. All these functions are having one verb and one noun. This is a very big thing. Crane. Why you need to have a crane? To lift up load. That's why I told you, when you have this exposure, you can use this technique to any companies. And every company, they need this value engineering people. And this will also help you for a job opportunities. Okay. See, why I have taken this initiative is basically to have more exposure to you. Okay. In fact, even I asked for the more time actually. Yeah, like 9 to 5 itself is, in fact, the time is very less. I feel, because this needs a lot of experience to understand the concept. Yes, I will also skip some of the slides, but you need to practice this. This will be continuous one. This is not a theory, and this is more practical as well. So you study a lot of theory, lot of thermodynamics, manufacturing thing. You can apply this everywhere. Epoxy resin. Resin is used to form a part, giant shape. Uh, then what else? Okay. The filter, you have the filter, oil filter, you have air filter, you have. Why you need to have a filter? Even you also have water filter. Okay. Why you need to have a filter? To trap the particles, or trap the dust. Basically, you can have this as a particle. One verb and one noun, basically. Okay, fuel storage system. Why you need to have a fuel storage system? To deliver fuel, to store fuel, and also, but you need to have only one basic function. What is the basic function you need to understand? You have a gasket. Why you need to have a gasket? To avoid the temperature, basically, the hot surfaces. It also prevent leakage. Okay. So even the gasket can be a metallic one or it can be a rubber one. Okay. So see, when I say the resource, I told you the value is defined as the ratio between function by cost or function by resource. So you can you can reduce the cost by looking at the alternatives. You can do some brainstorming session. So metal may be slightly higher than the oring. Okay. So you can use the lesser cost, but what is important is to achieve a value methodology, you need to understand that the function is not going to get affected. Function is very much important. That's why LDM explored that function is the heart of value methodology. Even you can increase the cost also. Cost doesn't matter, but cost is also very important, but the function is very much important. So spiral gear, herringbone, you have different gears, right? Which is less costly, okay? You have spur gear. I think the cost of spur gear is very less, but you have other noise issue. You have a lot of other issues you have with respect to the gear, and okay, I think it is going very interesting. So maybe I will extend it. Okay, okay. So what I will do, we can have it up to 11:15. 11:15 to 11:30, you can take a break. Okay, from 11:30 to 1, we can have a session. Okay, and 1 to 2, we can have a break. Okay, so I will extend another 15 minutes. Then you can go for the break because it is going very interesting. I think you then uh, there are some other examples given. Vacuum hose, hose. Why you need to have a hose vacuum to extend the suction. Hydraulic is basically you need to have the hose hydraulic to carry fluid. Why you need to have a clamp to hold or join components. You have a lot of very good examples. You can look into it. I'm just skipping it. The light bulb, okay, the Einstein, the light, sorry, Thomas Alva Edison, when he invented the light bulb, he understood that the function has to generate light. Even this function will help you to innovate also. If you understand this function, then you can create ideas considering the function. It is one of the unique technicality, I can say. Then what else? Why you need to have a paint? You have the paint to protect surface, to improve appearance. See, improve appearance is many might be thinking we need to have a paint only for appearance. No, it is not like that. Basically the basic function is to protect surface also. Okay, so when you understand the concept using the functions, you will understand more about the product also. The printed circuit board PCB, it creates circuit and it will also hold components. See, the ballpoint pen, okay, the Parker pen. What is the basic function of a pen? To make mark, and it will also deliver the fluid. You have the ink in it, right? That will also deliver the fluid. As a result of that, you also having the make mark. Radiation generated light, refrigerator. What is the basic function of a refrigerator? Is to preserve food. What is the function of a relay? Electric relay is to actuate current or actuate contact or control current. Very even technical, non-technical also given here. You can look into it. The switch. Why you need to have a thermal switch? The thermal switch is to dissipate heat. The resistor is to control current. Uh, Even fuse is also thermal fuse is also to control current. Good. Yeah. So you can look into this website called Miles Valley Foundation. Uh, and you can go to the thesaurus. See, this is the once again I will just see this is the website. You can go to the function iTool, and from the function iTool you can go to the click here to go for the function database, and you can take this is for a product. Even you can also take the process. So you have different process um, boring mill. Okay, so but it's a lead machine. What is the basic function of this is to rotate plate, cut material, bracing. What is the basic function of a bracing? Joint components, even for some other application also. Casting, form shape, right? More of mechanical. Good. So you are feeling it interesting this one because this is basic actually. So today the person who is going to come from Tata Motors, he will be explaining you some case studies about the product, and he will tell about these functions only. He will explain this function and he will say how he is using it to achieve the cost reduction in the company. Counter bore cutting. Why you need to have a counter bore cutting? To remove material. Counter sinking also to remove material. You have a coupling machine, centrifugal coupling to transmit torque. Then what else? You have a stamping machine. You have why you need to have a stamping machine to form a shape. Form is a verb and shape is a noun. Die casting to form shape. Oh, okay. So we have the education. Why you need to educate to teach students, right? Education is to teach the students. Basically, you are testing the students. You are mentoring the students. Basically, the professors they educate the students. They teach the students. They are also syllabus. They are creating the syllabus. They are giving the course material. They are also mentoring the students. Bearing means milling machine, cutting machine. Okay, so what else? The welding is used for joining shape. Grinding machine. Why you need to have a grinding machine to smooth surface? Okay. Even in grinding, you are also going to remove the material. You are also going to form the shape. Injection molding machine. Why you need to have the injection molding machine to over mold insert, right? Uh, you have Lean Six Sigma to eliminate waste, reduce waste, identify waste. What else? Some other example. Very interesting example is yet to come, I think. Okay, hydraulic press. The press, whatever, I think you would have seen some of the presses during your industry. You see, the basic function of any press is to apply force. It also having the ram. It will also alter the shape. Whatever shape you want, accordingly you can have it. From the tool and die, you can have it. The gear pump is used to move the fluid, deliver the fluid. See, self-explanatory. You can look into it. Okay, because it takes 1 day to explain detail. So I don't want to go in depth. Good.